So here I'm going to write the first we have to give a header and forget about it. We are not going to work on header because it will give headache. Div and just add a class slider hyphen container. It's very easy and very interesting. You will get lots of fun. Another div and class slide. Okay, so first we will work on the first slide, and later after that we will work on the next slide. So here as you can see on my first slider, I have two sections, first welcome message and then image. I will take a div or we can also take section, right? So div, I'm taking div, and the first class I will give upper div, or in the next. Okay, now we need div lower div. So lower div will contain image, upper div will contain text, right? And just I'm going to use internal style sheet without any extra page or file. Star means select all, means everything, select everything. Give a margin 0 and padding 0. The main important thing of this slider, you must have the knowledge of positions. That will help you a lot in adjusting of contents or elements. Now body. So to keep your image slider without a scroll bar, horizontal scroll bar, you can see in my case in bottom no horizontal scroll bar, and when I go in mobile websites you will found no scroll bar. In every time you will found no scroll bar, no horizontal. You may found a vertical scroll bar but no horizontal scroll bar. So that thing we need to keep in mind, and I will give overflow X. X means horizontal scroll bar hidden. That will behave like an application in your phone. Fine. And if you want, you can give a background color. Let's say hash EEE. Take the file path, copy file path, and in a new tab. It's good. And now style the header. And take width of the header 100%. This is a good way to make your website or image responsive. And give a height of 60 pixel is good height. And background color, my favorite, has 33. It's a dark black or dark gray. I'm confused. Okay, fine. And if you want, you can give position relative, but it doesn't affect right now, and it will be there at the top, and if you will not give that will be also same, but that will help your in your inner element. If required we can give, otherwise right now we don't require. If required we can give. The best way of, now I'm going to apply box shadow, but the best way of applying box shadow is not from your text editor. Just open your browser where you are making something, and just right click in your browser and inspect the element. Select an element. This is an option by which you can select the element. So select your navigation bar or header, press here in this section, in header section, press, click, just a single click, and type box hyphen shadow So if first element make your shadow in a left side, so if you'll apply, but we have given 100% width, so in left side we don't need shadow. Just give a 0 pixel or just 0, and this will give you a depth. So I'm going to 10 pixel, but you can see it is very dark, and by default it is taking black color. Now to make it effective, just give a 5 or 10 pixel, the third parameter. Okay, and the last one is your color. You can give a gray color, and from here you can increase or decrease it 3, and let's make it 10, and this is 3 or 2 is good. So just copy it from here. This is the shadow I want, box shadow, and okay, it's done. Refresh. Now the thing, now this is slider container. So I'm going to take this class and dot slider container and take a width 100%, and height, decide your height, and always decide your height in pixels, because height may increase, it doesn't matter because everyone is scroll. And so let's decide height 400 pixel, and use a background image. So URL, and give a Control O to open, and my background image is this one. Copy and paste the name of image dot jpg. It's a jpg image, and also give background hyphen size 100%, then it will come 100% from width and height. Refresh, so you can see, but here you can see your box shadow is not visible because of this background, right? Now apply z index in your header. Z index more than one you can give any number. Z index 10, I'm giving 10. Press, it is still not coming. Now let's see the role of position later. Now you can see the box shadow is coming, right? And you can increase the shadow effect. Don't increase this so much. Let me take different colors such as ash, white, and what is my color? It's black. Yeah, it's actually matched color. Hash 333. Yeah, 10. Good. So 10 at 2 pixel is good. We just need to change the color. So these are good. Let's take a different color, hash 333. If you have not given the position relative, then the box shadow will not appear. But if you'll apply position relative, then your box shadow, you can see your box shadow. Otherwise you can't. Let's write the text of upper div. We want to show welcome to whatever you want. You can write, let's say welcome to fashion. Welcome to fashion. This is a message, and here we want to put image. So I will give img src, and src I will take the first image, So this is our first image. Where is this? Is our first image. Okay, it's simple spelling, girls dot png. Okay, it's done. Now refresh, Control R to refresh. So you can see our message, welcome to fashion, and this is the image. So let's do something. So let's continue our code, and we have written welcome to fashion, and instead of writing this welcome to fashion directly, we can write like in span. That will be better and good way of coding. Span, close the span, and apply also a class for text style text one. Okay, now so let's for slide dot slide, and give a width 100% as like upper one, and height similarly 400 pixel. Okay, to see, let's give a background red. Refresh. So you can see the red color is applied, but the thing is we don't want to show the legs of this lady. So what we'll do, overflow hidden, so you can see, you don't see, and you can also adjust the size of images. Now we are going to take a dot slide. Inside slide we have upper div, and just apply a width. Okay, first we will apply position. Position is relative, and then width. Width will be, just give a width, let's say 750 pixel, and height upper div. This is upper div, so we don't require much more height. I'm going to give 150 pixel and background blue. You can see this is very large, so I will give 100. Now it is perfect, and apply margin 0 and auto. You can see it is in center, but keep in mind, if you'll give position absolute, this is for your information. If you'll apply position absolute, you can move your element everywhere by using left, right, bottom properties, but center will not work. Margin auto 0 will not work. You can see I refreshed it and everything looks weird. So for two elements I will apply position relative. Fine. So this is for your information, and let's apply the font size. I'm going to apply a larger font, so 8 em, and font color will be white, hash white, but I will take a different font family which is not available by default. So don't apply 8 em right now, just apply a 5 em. Refresh. So this is I will take a different font. Let me connect to the internet. Wait. Okay, now I am connected to internet. So let's Google, and let's type Google Fonts. And because of Yahoo, it is coming in Yahoo, and so okay, no problem. So just search Google Fonts in any search engine, and here is the browser. It's not the thing I want. Google Fonts, fonts.google.com. This is the link, fonts.google.com. There you'll find lots of font family. Choose anyone, whatever you want. I'm not going to choose same as like this one. It may be same because I don't remember the name of fonts. I will try to find. There are so many fonts. Oh, it's looking cool. The sky was. Just take it this one. So what you need to do, here the plus sign you can see, just click on plus and this is added. Just click on this family selected and this is a link. Copy the link and paste in your head tag and you can see the name of family. Okay, and here you'll also find the font family option. Copy this one, minimize, and inside font family you can see cabin sketch cursor. Now let's see the output. Welcome to fashion. And remove the background blue because we don't need anymore. Welcome to fashion. It looks good, I think so. Now it's time to work on dot slide and lower div. So lower div is nothing but an image. Okay, this one you just need to apply position or relative and margin 0 auto. Refresh. Okay, we haven't done something. We need to apply width. So width will be, just give a 1000 pixel. So it is in center, or yes, it's look very cool. I think I need to change the font. That was not looking good. Okay, let's take this one and this is the font Kevin sketch for. Copy and replace your previous HTML link HTTP link style. Okay, this is a new font and replace this font family with your this one. Now I have two font family in my link. It looks good. Okay, and just apply font weight, bold and text, have fun, shadow. So from left 0 pixel, from bottom 2 pixel, and 2 pixel for fade, gray color. Artistic has dark. Yeah, it's look cool. and we need to change the width. I think text 700. Right, it is in center. Fine. And what we need to do, we need to remove the color, background color we have given, red. Fine. Refresh. Whoa, here. So I think we required a little space between this navigation bar and this text, so I'm going to provide a top. I think 10 pixel is good. Let's save it and refresh. Now it has a space between this text and this navigation bar. Okay, and let's apply animation effect. So animation is a property of CSS and name of animation. So I want a movement from left to right, from left for 2 seconds, and effect is, so these 3 parameters, or you can say attributes, are required. And after that we have to define the animation. So to define animation, we have to write keyframes at the rate keyframes and name of animation from left and curly braces. After that we have to write in the form of percentages what happened at what percent of completion of the animation. So it is going to complete in the form of percentages, let's say at 0%, at 10%, at 20%, in this way. So at 0% means at the before the beginning of animation, what I want left negative 100%. So it will be outside of the screen. Save it and let's see what happened. You can see first initially it is not visible, but directly it is coming here. So at 50% we want from left. Once we started using left, so in all the times you have to use left. We cannot we can use right also, but there will be problem. So from left I want to go right 100%. Save it and again refresh. So first it will come from left, then go to right, and then again directly appearing here. So at 100% I want left, because I haven't given any left property, so I will give 0. Why I have given 0? Because in this part I have not given 0, that's why I'm giving 0, means no left property I want. Done. Now for same thing we have to do with this image, but not from left, we have to apply from right. So this is a lower div where our image is available. Animation from right for 2 seconds. It will complete in 2 seconds. And ease effect, you can apply linear, ease in out, anything. The rate keyframes from right, and so at 0%, so it will go right, and it will go right 100%. Negative 100%. And at 50% it will go right 100%. And you can also use left property, but just we have to change the sign. Here we can use left, we have to change the sign. Fine. At 100%, right 0. save it. So in this way it works. It's good, it's look cool. So we have done work on first slide. So first slide animation is working very well now, but this is not good for phones. So this is very wide and large, text is also very large, so we have to adjust it like a phone. For this we are going to write media queries. So we'll write @media screen, this is the syntax, and by brackets max width. So 480 pixels is a suitable width of a phone. Below or just little above, everything is good. 40 pixel is suitable for Android phones. Now what we will do, we will take the code of slide container, slide, upper div, lower div. Copy these code. It's very easy to adjust. We don't require that much code actually. So we have given 100% width, we will not change it. We are going to override the properties which we want to resize. So height we want to resize, I will resize it to 150 pixel. This is a slide container, we have given 400 pixel, but now for phones we have given 150 pixel, and these two will remain same, we will not change. Here width is 100 pixel, 100%, we will not change it. But again I will write 150 pixel, and overflow, I want overflow, so we will not change that thing. Upper div, I have given position relative, I don't want to change it. Width, I have given 700 pixel. So what does it mean? It means 700 pixels, and my maximum width is 480 pixel. I can apply 100% here. That will cover the entire screen. 100% upper depth. Height, I will change the height. So just remove the margin auto, and I want to change font size to EM is good. Color I will keep same, so I will not change it. Font will be same, font weight will be same, text shadow will be same. From top I want 5 pixel. Animation will be same. So just I need to change height. I will keep it, let's say 50 pixel. Okay, just Control X to cut those elements, and let's see the output. You can see I will change the font from 5 em to 2 em, and height of the container is 150 from 400. So what I will do, I will apply text align center, so this will be in center. Okay, fine. Now this is the code for lower div, so I will apply here, let's say the max width 400 pixel, 480 pixel. Let's choose random, I'm choosing random. 300 pixel, if it is good I will keep it, otherwise I will change it. Position relative, margin auto will be same, animation will not, I don't want to change. But width, changing width of lower div will not affect anything, we can't see, so I need to change the width of image. So lower div, and inside lower div I have an image, girl's image, so I will change the width to 300 pixel because our max width is 480 pixels, so below less than 480 pixel, right? Refresh, you can see now it's good. So our first job is done. Welcome back friends, now we are going to work on the next slide, so let's begin. So here is our slide container, you can see, and inside this we have first slider. I will create a next slide div with the same class equals to slide, and inside this I have take one container which is section, and inside this I will take two divs. Let's name it, then you can understand what I'm trying to do. So let's name it left div, and another one is div class equals to right div. So in left div I will keep text, let's say again same text, welcome, and then take a break tag, welcome to web script, welcome to web script. This is the text, and in this tab section I want letter. I will work on that. Okay, let's put the image img, and src I will take the another image which is this one, right? So kl dot png. Now let's see the output, refresh. You can see this is the next welcome to web script, and what we need to do is class section. So apply dot slide arrow. Before starting writing style code, what we want to do, let's keep this slide hidden, sorry, display none, refresh it. Now you can see it is in their proper position. So I have given display none. Now we can easily work on this slide without disturbing other elements. So let's start our work. Dot slide, inside slide we have section, and I want to give a width of 1000 pixel. For better work I will also give position relative, then it will help me to keep more work flexibly with flexibility. Okay, let's apply margin 0 auto, save it, and let's refresh. So it is in center, but inside this we have two divs. So let's slide inside section. Inside section we have class left hyphen div, and dot copy the same thing, right div. Let's apply the width. So I want the width is 1000 pixel, so I'll give 400 pixel the left width, and width 600 pixel, because for me it is suitable, for my images it is suitable. And what I apply, second power left, sorry, float left, and here also float left, refresh. So you can see left. Now we just need to adjust the text. So this is the left div, and here is our text. Text align, center, okay, and let's apply font size 5 em, and from top let's say 50 pixel. So the top will not work. I will give position relative. It's good. Let's take our Google font. Google fonts. Google fonts. The link is fonts.google.com. Let's choose a font family. Here's so many fonts. I'm confused. Let's take anyone. Okay, let's take this one. Copy the link, paste just below of your previous link, and take the font family. So where is, sorry, refresh. It is not looking good. Copy and second one. Welcome to JavaScript. Okay, let's apply color white and apply text. Have one shadow 0 pixel from 2 pixel, and apply the color gray. Pixel gray. Black. You know, now we are going to apply animation in this slide. So first I will apply animation effect in this text, then in this image. So let's go on code, and here you can see the left div. So first of all, you can see here I have a parent div section. Inside that I have two divs, left and right, and in left div I have text, and in right div I have image. And we have already given CSS code for left div, you can see in the last video, and for the right div. So we are going to apply animation. So let's write animation property of CSS animation colon name of animation from top. So this is the name of animation, and you can put any name for 2 seconds, and animation style will be is. Save it, and after this keyframe I will apply @ keyframes from top, So at the beginning of animation means from at 0%, so from start it will come from top, so I will give top negative 100%, right? And then at 50% means at the middle of the animation it will complete in 2 seconds, so I have to mention you can also divide at 0%, at 10%, at 20% in this way, but I don't want to make it much more complicated. And at 100% it will be at the original position, top 50 pixel. Save it, refresh. Okay, it's not working, something wrong in it's working, but you can see it's working, but not according to my way. It's because of we have mentioned with this is a left div and this is a parent. I think we required height here 400 pixel. Parent height is necessary. Okay, it's working well, fine. Now we are going to work on this image. Let's apply animation on the right div. Copy this and paste it here. Instead of writing from top, write from bottom. For 2 seconds, same effect. And instead of just copy this one and paste, change the name from bottom, and instead of you can keep top, so you need to change the sign, or if you want to write bottom you don't need to change the sign. In our right div we haven't given any bottom property, so I will keep it 0. Refresh. Okay, from bottom relative. Yes, it's working. Once again, let's write code for, let me shift time, code for mobile mode. What we will do, we will take the code of left and right div as well as section, lower div. So take this code, we don't require this much code, actually we will remove most of the codes, just 1 or 2 line of codes we required. So this is the part media screen, and inside this we are going to paste okay, okay, we don't require position relative, this is same as earlier. Width I will give 100%, or you can also put 480 pixel, but 100% is better. Height 150 pixel. Parent height we don't require margin auto. Side left div we don't require position relative. Width will be left div, so we need to divide it like 40%, and float left we don't require. Text line center we don't require. Font size we need to change, let's give it 1 em. After that we will change it. Top 50 pixel we don't require, 10 pixel is good. Font family, color, text shadow we don't require. Animation we don't require. And from right, position relative we have already given, so we don't require. We are not going to change, we are going to change this 60%. So 100% we have given section, and we are dividing it into two sections, left right 40% and 60%. Load left, and we don't require animation, just we need to change dot slides image size. Inside this we have section, inside that we have right div, and inside that we have one image, and change the width of image. So 60% we have given right div. I think let me try with random width, let's say 100 pixel. Okay, it's very small looking. 2 em and give it 200. So its image is adjust, but text there is animation problem. So width is 200. So you can see from top 50, I think. Oh, it's because of 50. I have given 50 pixel, and here I am changing top 10 pixel. That's why it is problem. So instead of remove this 10 tops at 10 pixel and change it, remove this 2 and give it 10%, and here also we need to change top, instead of 50 pixel give it 10%. Refresh. Perfect. So it's working well. Refresh. Yes, absolutely fine. Now we are going to work on our third slide. So this is our second slide. So our trick is to keep when we have finished our first slide work, we have given a style display none, and I'm going to copy this style display none and applying here. So then we can easily work on our third slide. Fine, and let's copy this thing as your third slide and remove the style display none. And instead of giving, so I have shown you upper and lower div, I have shown you left and right div. Now I'm going to take complete section as one div. So, and remove the style display none because we are going to work on this slide. And as I told you, we have worked on upper lower div, left right. So I'm going to take section as a complete div where you can put your big offers, such as whatever going on in trending. So you can put those things or anything big if you want. So let me take the image and let me open image. So I have so many images, but I will choose suitable one. Where is okay, trendy nails. Copy and paste it here. .png. Save it and refresh. As you can see here, this is a section we have given. We have already given the code for section, right? So I will give a new class equals to img hyphen container, and let's change, because of section this will create problem. I've already given CSS for section. Let's give it div, and class name is img hyphen container. So inside slide we have a class called img hyphen container, and let's take width I don't know the actual width of image, so I will take 800 pixel and apply background red to make sure what is the width. So you can see 800 pixel is the exact, it is little higher, or we can decrease it like 750. Okay, it's fine. 750 is good. Let's apply position, relative, and let's take a height. We don't require height also. And let's take a margin 0 auto. Fine. Let's give a top 20%. Or remove the background color red because it is looking very bad. Let's apply the animation. If you're feeling any problem or you're confused, you can comment in the comment section, and I will try to resolve your issue. So let's apply from diagonal from diagonal for 2 seconds, and effect will be is copy at the rate keyframes from diagonal. Make sure spelling is correct. So from diagonal, what I will do, at the beginning of animation it is for 2 seconds, so I have to do everything in 2 seconds. So I will take top -100%, so it will go first top in y-axis and then left -100%, right? And after that, at 50%, at the middle, in the middle of the animation, I will take top +100%, so it will go bottom 100%, and it will go left +100%, and at completion it will be the original position. So original position is top 10%, top 10%. Let's see what happened. Refresh. There is a problem. So left 0, fine, it's working well. Okay, it is little different. It's 10% or 20%, I'm confused. It's 20%. Yes, now it is good. If you are facing any problem in animation, you can put your comments in the comment section. I will help you. Okay, so our container is done. Initially we have given top 20%, so it has given a space between navigation bar or header and between the image. So there is a gap of 20%, and we are applying animation from diagonal. So first it will go in a diagonal, and then it will go it will go in the corner of the screen, and again it will go first this trending image, it will go in this corner, after that in this corner, and then coming back to the original position. So let's write media query to make it mobile comfortable. So our code is for this is the image container. Take this one, copy and put inside your phone max width 480 pixel, Okay, we don't require position relative because we have already given position relative, and that is same for both desktop and phone. We need to change width, so let's give it a 300 pixel width. Pixel. Margin 0 auto we don't require, so same for desktop as well as phone. Top 20% is same. Animation we don't require, but here we require one thing. We have to create one thing, dot slide image container, and inside that we have image apply width 300 pixel. Good, it's working well. You can decrease the width like 250 or 250. Save it. Fine. Back. Now we are going to work on our fourth slide. Till now we have seen three different types of animations applying on the slides. So let's create our fourth slide. Just take a div, put a class slide, but as you know our trick, just keep display none to work easily in our last slide. So I have given class slide, and let's put section. We have already given style for section with 1000 pixel and center margin 0. So let's write a div. Here I'm going to put 3 divs, so class section 1, copy this, paste and paste. So let's apply 2 and 3 all the divs. So we have given already 1000 pixels, so we need to divide 30% in this way. Okay, let's write dot slide. Inside slide we have section, and inside section we have section 1. Okay, it's a class, so put dot sec1 and give a width of 300 pixel, or you can say 330 pixel. Copy this and paste. Let's give a float left and background red. Float left, background blue. Float left and background yellow. Refresh. We haven't given height 400 pixel. Copy, paste and paste. Oh, the yellow is, you can see the yellow, last one, section 1. Okay, it's section 2 and it's section 3. Save. Fine. So here I will put my beauty products, and here some text messages, and here image. Let's I don't need a much higher width for this one, so I will take 300 pixels, and I will increase 30 pixel here, so it will be 360 pixel, and this is 330 pixel. Save, refresh. Let's put our image here. Okay, let's take this one, copy and img dot png. This is an image. So you can see this is a very little large image. What I will do, I will change the width of the image. Dot section 1. Inside section 1 we have an image. I will change the width, let's say 300 pixel. Fine. And we will also give a top. Let's apply position, select, and from top 10%, or it may be 20%. It is little higher. Let's put 15%. Now it's good. Here I will put my text. So I can put my text like this. You must have break. After that, up to 50% off break, tilt sign, beauty, and grooming. Tilt sign. Must have. Let's apply style in this. Highlight this one. So I will take sorry I will take a span and style, color dark red, close the span. Let's come here and section 2. This is a section 2. So let's apply the font size, let's say 5 em, text align, center, and top 30%. You must have it's very high. You must need to change the font family. Font family, what I want, copy, refresh. And now what we will do, first we will remove the background, red background, blue, and background yellow. Fine. Okay, it's done. And we have given top 30%, it's not working. So what we will do, we'll apply position relative. It's fine, but the font size we need to change. You can give font size in pixels, let's say 30 pixel, and refresh. So you must have to 50% off. And let's apply color white and font weight bold, text hyphen, shadow 0, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, and hash 333. Okay, now what we will do, we'll take an image, img, and open it. So blondie one, test.png, refresh. As you can see, it is very large. What I will do, section 3 dot section 3, and inside section 3 we have image. So I'll take the image and change the width 330 pixel. Fine, fresh. So it's done. Now it is a group of elements because it is inside section. I will move entire section. You found this technique in almost every website. So let's begin. Here you can see I have given section and I'm going to apply a class. So I will apply a class. So I have multiple components inside this section, so I will apply, and I want to apply same animation for all. So I want to apply a class group, or you can say group 1, because if you will create more groups, then you can name it group 1, 2, like this. So let's say it's a dot slide. Inside slide we have a child called group 1. Okay, apply position, relative, and animation. So for animation we have to name it like group, sorry, GROUP, group animation, group animation for 2 seconds, and effect will be is. Save it, copy the name, @ keyframes, group animation. So at the beginning of animation at 0% we'll go left, negative 100% at 50%, left positive 100%. First it will go left, then it will go right, and then come back to original position. So apply left and 0. This is the original position because we haven't applied any left right property inside our group. Refresh, you see it's working very well. Now we are going to work for mobile phone mode. Now let's make it responsive. It is working well, but it is not responsive, so we are going to make it responsive. You can see everything is just not visible. So what I will do, I will go back. What are my codes? I will take the codes from there, section 1, 2, and 3. So group, copy the codes and just paste inside the media query. And most of the code I don't require because I don't want to change. I will just change the width, and if required I will change height. So here, this is the proper indentation. And now this is section 1, means first one I will give 100, not 100%. So I'm considering section is 100%, so I will give it 30%. Now height I will change to 150 pixel. Float we don't want to change, so I'll leave it. Position I want relative, so I will not change it. Width again I will take 40% because the section is 100%. I have given 30% for the first section. In the second section I'm giving 40%. Now I have remaining 30%. Height will be 150 pixel. Float we don't require float. Font size, yeah, we will change font size, let's say 12 pixel. And font family, text line we don't require. top 30%, it is in percentage, so we will not change it. Color, bold, and text shadow we don't require. Now it's time to section 3. So now we have 30% remaining. We get 30 and percent. So our 100% is completed. I will give height 150 pixel. Float we don't require. img tag inside section 1 we have an image. Position I will give obsolete, and width I will give. So as you know, I have a screen max width of 480 pixel. 480 pixel. Let me try with 100 pixel. You can change whatever you want, you can give. Top 15 pixel, I'm removing it. Image, let me say it's also 100 pixel. Okay, position relative we don't require, and animation we don't require. Let me see the output. So you can see everything is well looking good. We just need to hide this one. What I will do, we have already given group position relative, so I will just apply a top 15% is good. You can apply according to your requirement. Now it's good. So it is working well here, as well as in responsive mode it's working very fine. Till now we have finished the work of slides, we have done animations, and we have done with all the slides. Now we are going to work on JavaScript. So with the help of JavaScript we can control the flow of slides. How we can control the flow of slides? Using JavaScript. So let's begin the code. And here you can see I have given style display none, so I will left it as it is. Let's write script, and inside script I will declare a variable called index, right, equals to 1. So this is a global variable. I will define a function which will control the flow of slides, how slides will move from one to another slides. So let's name it image slide, right, and we will call this function once, at least once we have to call this function, image slide. Fine. Now after calling this function, what we will do, we will take a variable var and slide equals to document dot get elements by class name. Documents dot element by class name. What does it mean? I'm going to assign a class called slide. So you can see slide class here. This is slide class 1 2 3 4. So we have 4 slide class, means this will come as a array. We can access these slides by using index, and index begins with 0. Now we have slide, and let's, if you will use alert function for slide, then you will get document object kind of alert message. Let's refresh. So you can see object HTML collection. So it's a collection of slides, right? And I will remove this. Here what I will do, I will choose a for loop, and inside for loop we have initialize a variable I with 0, and the condition followed by I is slide. So it's an array. I can assign a length function, so slide dot length, and I will increment plus plus. So it's a very simple loop. I equals 0, I less than slide dot length, I plus plus. Now here we are going to take slide and I dot style. I'm accessing the class, and I will apply style display equals to none. So all the slides start from 0, 1, 2 and 3. It will end at 3. So all the slides will have a property of display none. Let's save it and let's see the output. So you can see all the slides are not visible. We don't require now style display none. So we will remove it again. Style display none. So all the style display none is removed and we have given a JavaScript features of style CSS. We are accessing CSS code with JavaScript. Now what we will do, we will take one slide, and as it is, you know, it's an array. I will take index. So index is nothing but 1 and array begins with 0. So 1 minus 1, that will be 0, and first slide we will see style dot display equals to block. Save it, refresh. So you can see the first slide is appearing. Now what we will do, we will take a condition, let's say if and index. So index begin with the 0. It can go 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, but not greater than 3. I mean it will start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 slides. So what I will do, if index less than slide dot length, sorry, if index greater than slide dot length, if it is greater than slide dot length, we will assign index equal to 1. Then it will not go more than a number of slides. And here we will increment the value of index equals to index plus 1, right? And we need to call image slide again and again. So we will use a JavaScript function set time out. Name of the function we are going to call image slide, and time interval is, I'm giving 5000 millisecond, means it's 5 seconds. It will be called in every 5 seconds. Save it. Now let's see the output. So this is the first slide. Wait, this is the second slide. Everything is going well. And this is the third slide. And now this is the final slide. So now we have to see what is going. Again, it's a first slide. So this is the thing we want. That's why we have given a condition, if index greater than slide length, then we will assign it back to 1, and then it will move in a form of loop. In this video we are going to work on controls of the slides, how we can use forward and previous button to operate on the slides. So let's begin our code, but before starting we need to stop this slide, then we can easily work on it. Let's comment the code image slide and test it. Save it. Let's refresh it. Okay, it's look good or weird. It's look good for different users, but for our case it's not good. What we will do, it's because of position. We haven't given any position to this container. Okay, let me you can see here we need to provide position absolute. Here is the role of absolute. We cannot apply relative, because relative is for two different images, two different objects. We can adjust easily, but for absolute we can keep all the elements in a same place by in the form of a stack. Let's refresh it. Now it's another cool look, it's looking very cool, but this is not our condition. And what we will do, we will create a manual slide situation. By doing that, we can hide everything. Okay, we are going to write another function manual slide, and we need to pass index. So we will call manual slide from here, manual slide, and I will pass index. This manual slide we will use for forward and previous buttons. Here I will take the everything from here and copy it and paste inside this. Here I will give n as a number of index, and we required n. If n greater than slide dot length, we will do index 1. But here is another situation. What can be if user will press a previous button again and again and it can be negative. So we have to keep that thing in mind, and if n less than 1, then we will do index equals to slide dot length. That will be the last slide, means again it will be in the form of circle, right? This code will be the same, and this is also same. We just need to we don't require to call this one set time interval, and index equals to index plus 1 we don't require. Let's save it and refresh. So you can see all of them are hidden, only one is left, but we haven't given any button. For that, we are going to write button. So for buttons, I will write here buttons. This is the container, parent container of slide, and this is slide a hash ampersand less than. Greater than. Class equals to btn id equals to left and equals to right. Save it. Let's write the code for less than greater than. Here dot btn and apply position absolute, font size 50 pixel, font weight bold, font family Arial, sans serif, and color will be white. Okay, it's done. And also text decoration, text hyphen decoration none. So you can see the slide. So I will apply here text shadow, text hyphen shadow 0 2 pixel hash 333 dark. Refresh, and here I will take hash right. We already given position absolute, so from right it will be 0. So you can see these two are here, and here we will give a top 40%. Okay, it's 40% is higher. I think 35% is good. Fine. And one more property of cursor pointer. So you can see cursor is pointer. And let's come to the code of button. Here I will call a function on click equals to previous slide, and I will pass -1. Copy same code, paste here, +1 previous, and I will write here next slide, previous slide and next slide. Copy. Here I will do something like function previous slide n index equals to index plus n, and I will call manual slide with the index. Again I will write a function next slide n, and I will copy this code, same code, save it, refresh. Let's click on this button. Yeah, it's working well. It's a second slide, it's third slide, and it's fourth slide. Let's go back. It's previous slide, and it's second slide, and it's first slide, and it's again first slide, back trendy, third slide, second slide, and again first slide. So everything is working well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.